Hey, what's up guys, MRG here with episode 42 of my Bloodborne Let's Play. I know, I'm not in my chair right now, my legs were getting a little tired and I wanted to stand up and stretch my legs a little bit, so that's what we're doing. I'm back. Just let me get my channel going because I wanted to make sure, I want to make sure the video is going well. Beautiful. So, there we go. So sorry about, I missed out on something that I should have talked about right after we fought Lady Maria, but I thought that cool grinding method I usually like doing was more important. Lady Maria is the doll, or should I say the opposite way around. So basically, Gurman, the guy that normally is in that building, but now that it's on fire and stuff, he's actually over here. I'm not really going to go over there because that would activate the boss fight. Basically, in his youth, he knew someone named Lady Maria, and he had a crush on her. And I think he was like shy and couldn't really ask her out or something like that, or they dated or whatever. Anyway, he had such a crush on her that eventually, like, he became part of this nightmarish hunter's dream area, and he created the doll in her image. The doll and her are basically identically the same. So the doll is technically Lady Maria, but not really, because she's just a living doll that helps you and isn't really like her. She's someone who... Lady Maria's backstory, I always forget it. I always forget parts of it, but basically... She was there because she wanted to guard a secret from the Healing Church. Not from the Healing Church, but the Healing Church basically hired her to hide a certain secret, or she wanted to hide it from the world because she was ashamed of what they did. And in the end, she ended up killing herself. But when you came up to her body, I guess Bloodborne logic, she came back alive, and we fought her and defeated her and got the key to go into that area. She had a gift from her royal family of the ability to control blood, and she actually, after what happened in the next area we're going to go to, she never wanted to use blood-related attacks ever again, and she threw away her best weapon, which we could actually get in the next area also. And I guess during the fight, she thought the only way that she could win is by using her blood attacks. So she did. So now let's head back to the Astral Clock Tower, which, like I said last episode, is my favorite area in the game. And in the description below, I'm going to put a second link in post-editing, which is just me coming up with the title of the video and adding a thumbnail of her actual, legit backstory, so you could read it more in depth and not just my crappy memory. I don't have shitty memory problems, but I don't have great memory. My memory is pretty off. That area, that garden out there, combined with the Astral Clock Tower, I think this upper area of the research hall is my favorite area in this game. Hold on, guys. I need to plug in my laptop. I apologize for the quick interruption, but I forgot I had to do it. Where the frick is my charger? You know what? Nope. Okay. Come with me. I hate laptops. That's not true, I love laptops, but whatever. Please live, please live, please live, please don't die on me. There we go. Perfect. Where's my controller? Since I'm doing this double feature episode, I might be able to finish this Let's Play by the end of this week. That was a weird way of saying it, but whatever. Sorry for that interruption. My laptop was on the edge. Like, literally on the edge. Uh, there we go. So let's do this. I love this cutscene. Seriously? Sorry you couldn't see all that. I have this TV remote that has these 3 buttons on bottom that take you to Netflix, Prime Video, and Hulu, respectively, which only one of these I actually have is Netflix. And since I clicked one of those, apparently it took me to my page, so I couldn't see where I was looking, and we missed out on the really cool dials spinning around and opening up the gate to the next area. Man, that pisses me off. What's up, Master Crow? I like the question mark in your username. Mr. Crow, sorry. Anyway, welcome to the fishing hamlet. Anyway, let's move on. Elixir. Maybe that increases your weight, but I don't ever use it, so. Average knowledge. Pile of rocks just fucking glitching the fuck out.
Atonement for the wretches by the wrath of Mother Goss. Mercy for the poor innocent child. Mercy. Oh, please. Atonement for the wretched, lay the curse of blood upon them and their children, and their children, each wretched birth, and plunge each child into a lifetime
From
of misery.
Russia. Do you live in Russia right now? Because I'm just curious, what's the weather up there like? Is it winter there too? Because, I mean, my area is not like winter at all. It looks more like a really cold spring, but anyway. Hey, Canehurst. Pro Canehurst. Oh god, hold on. So I guess I think the Healing Church did have something to do with this area, but it was mostly Breakenworth that did it. So both have their dark secrets, and this is basically their big secret. Fishing hamlet. They destroy this area. They're just full of death and pain, tortured souls, and I can't really think of much else to say right there, man. It's just tragic what happened here. I believe every enemy here is weak to bolt, but I don't really know. The name of all these enemies are called just Fishman. There's different types of Fishman with different weapons, but for the they're all. I mean, okay, by that I mean they have all different types of weapons, but they're all called Fishman. Yeah, the hamlet could be pretty tough, especially to get enemies in the well. That can't be glitched. If I'm not mistaken, this is the second longest area in the game. No, I think so. I'm gonna just run up to this guy right here. They're called the Shamans. They have like this really cool purple shadowy AoE attack that, not AoE, arcane attack that can do some serious damage. So I always run up to them and kill them. Grab my Molotovs if I have any. I don't have any. Wait. I don't have any Molotovs. Seriously? Oh crap. That's not good. I need to go get them then. I'm not gonna. This next section I want Molotovs for. What the hell was that sound? And my house makes these weird sounds. I think it's my cat's upstairs, but whatever. Might have been my neighbor. There we go. Molotovs. And I forgot to change my runes around, so I need to do that real fast. Oh, my third one is a tough choice. Don't really need any of this. I'm just gonna go with Arcane Link, so I can have a little more arcane resistance. That should be fine. Alright. Sorry for that interruption. Just recommended to have Molotovs for the little area we're going to be going into after the Shaman. And I'm talking about the Will. That, no. God, no. How much does this do to them? Less, but pretty effective. Elixir. There we go. Easy way to kill that guy. So this like open section can be a tiny bit tough with a lot of the enemies hanging out in that building. Be careful about those arrows. As you can see, that guy just killed his friend. As you can see, that guy totally just murdered his friend. Just avoid those barrels. I think these guys have a grab attack, which could be kind of for the most part. If you're careful, you won't be affected by it. Friendly fire. Literally friendly fire. Emphasis on fire. Yeah. A lot of enemies in games do that for some reason, like they easily friendly fire like that, except that guy was already dead. Loading aren't there? So, real quick, let me grab this. Real quick, jeez. Need to think about what I say before I say it. We'll check that out once we're back at the Hunter's Dream. Nothing really over there. There is something over there that I can grab. I didn't really notice that until right now. Oh, it's another little shortcut. So now we're going to be entering one of the most infamous areas in Bloodborne. Don't know why I did a dramatic pause right there. It is recommended to actually equip the Shaman Bone Blade, which otherwise I really don't care for. And just so I don't accidentally use it during the upcoming one of the fights, I'm just going to equip the Pebble and have that up so I don't accidentally use one of the 3 Shaman Bone Blades, since we only have 3. This next area could be quite the challenge, but if you want to get every single weapon, you need to do it. Where are you? There you are. I'm not sure you can actually sneak attack this enemy, but not good. So I have no idea what these enemies are called. I could check right now, but I kind of can't since it's coming right on me. That was on me. I was like, where have the pebble built on? Yeah, I do too. Especially the fact that there's another one right up there. God, I hate that. I hate it. But yeah, the weapon you get for it is really solid. I mean, I could only use it for the last area in the game because I normally do this area for last, but it's hard for me to talk. I used it and it's actually pretty solid. But once it gets down to half HP, what you do is die. Normally what happens is the item I use on it makes them fight each other. But I got stuck in its animation, so I have to do that again. I do think they're weak to bolt, so I should equip that instead of the pebble. The pebble was a bad idea, that's on me. So yeah, back to the thing when you said friendly fire, that's what happens when you use the Shaman Bone Blade on them. Except I got boned. That was a bad deal. Moving on. I hope I can do this because I only have 2 more of those bone blades, and I think you could buy them, actually. I think it uses insight, though. But regardless, let's just... This just kills my these guys. I wonder how much this version does. Yeah, I should have just been using this little thing. So, well, this one has slightly longer range. So. Ow. Ooh. At least these guys have a good drop rate of the blood vials, so they can heal. And button mash like crazy. Kind of wish the PS4 controllers were a lot quieter because it just sounded really loud. I mean, I know I do like the mechanical sound of it, but it could be a little quieter. Did that guy have like blood echoes? Okay, that's funny. One second. Trying to sneeze. I hate that feeling when you know you had to sneeze, but it either never happens or just waits. And then, like, when you finally say, oh, it's not going to happen, it happens. We don't need to worry about that. Just to be safe. Just saw it. There it is. I kind of wish one of those things were down there because, damn. I guess I could get their official name real quick. Giant Fishman. That's their official name. But I kind of like calling them shark trolls because that's kind of what they remind me. They kind of remind me of like shark versions of those giant troll enemies we fought back in Central Yarnum. God, that brings me back. So let me go back up the ladder real quick because I kind of want to clean up my inventory. Guys. Oh, you can't do it on a ladder? Huh. I mean, it makes sense. Your hands are on the ladder. Shit. Well, that's interesting. I didn't ever do that. I thought the game was glitched for a second, like, oh no, do I need to get a new controller already? Even though I just literally bought this like a month ago. Or you piece of turd. That was bad. Okay, we did it. Except they're not doing shit to each other. Are you kidding? Did they not do shit to each other? Where's that sound? I don't pick it up. I don't pick it up. Come on, man. Really? 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 I couldn't do anything! That's bullcrap how... Okay, that guy decided to go The guy really wanted to kill the camera guy. They got stuck on a wall, and the wall made them do no damage to each other, like it should have. So since we're here, let me check if I can buy Shaman Bone Blade at the thing, because I should be able to. Could have looked it up, actually. Okay. Think it's autocorrect. Excuse me, tombstone. So, you can buy them, but you have to do the chalice dungeons to do it, and I'm just not going through that. But we can get some in the Nightmare of Manzas where we fought the giant spider enemy. This episode's almost 30 minutes long, and I did literally no progress. I misread Bastard of Laron. I thought this said retard for some reason. Shard Hunter. Garb, that's pretty good for fire resistance. We were here a long time ago, so I already kind of dealt with our little friend up there that caused damage. Whatever. Fuck off. So according to that Wikipedia page, there should be a guy praying, and you get it from that his corpse. Although I think I already did all that. Maybe. I already have it. Maybe I just can only carry 3 at a time. I don't remember using any of them besides the 3 I just used during that the shark guys. How much? Of course you glitched up here. Fuck off. I mean, you are a spider, actually. Never mind. Whatever. Can I lock on to the guy I want to fucking attack? That's all I wanted to see is how much does friggin' Molotov do, but the game didn't want me to lock on to him. So yeah, this is where you get the Shaman Bone Blades. So if anything gives it, it's going to be the chest. Maybe you can only carry up to 3. Even this Wikipedia calls it whale sharks, but they're called giant fish, man. So they drop from brain suckers, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to range up on those things. I hate those enemies. So yeah, okay. Wrong one. So we have 3 of these left. They have to be point blank in order to do it. And hopefully when I do it, it works this time. I know I could have gone the other way, but I committed to this way. I know I have like 5 million of them, but I could grind up for as much as I need, so it doesn't really mean much to me. $30 So this whole episode was just devoted to that one freaking gimmick. Not really a great episode, but in fairness, this is mostly just a bonus episode I planned. Not really a bonus episode, not a bonus episode, but just an extra episode that I wanted to do today. I guess extra and bonus mean the same thing, but you get the idea. But I found a better spot for grinding for blood vials now, besides just buying them outright with all the money I got. Hey, Lady Maria. Didn't miss much because I've just been stuck on dealing with the whale sharks in this stupid area again. Rakuyo, yeah. Graphical glitch. I know about the Shaman Bowblade thing. I've been trying to do that, but I only succeeded one time with it. And when it did, they didn't do shit. They just stared at each other and nothing else happened. They did a little damage to one another, but this gimmick or method, they usually fight each other to death. At least one of them dies, and then the other one is like really low on HP and has really no way to survive. So I'm kind of hoping the anchor guy gets killed because he's the one that's the most pain, the major pain in the butt. This thing looks sick when it's electrified. Of course you could wrap it. Really? Can I have a moment to myself? Alright. Pizza Cutter of Doom was a bad idea. But yeah, of course he could hit me with that. No. Yeah, I know, no. So low damage. No, I mean to do that. That was a misclick. At least I didn't die right there, so that was ridiculous. Alright, this is where it goes. It's a friend. I was gonna say boyfriend, but I didn't want to make a gay joke. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm being eaten. Hey, they're fighting now. In this last 20 seconds. I hit both of them with it. Crap, the anchor won. Shit! The anchor one is the hardest one. I'm just gonna shoot it from a distance. This does a decent amount of damage. Nope. God damn it, I'm stuck! Sorry. Got it. So once you kill both of them, you get the Rikuyo. It's... I think right here. If it's not it, then... yeah, Rikuyo. The anchor one just hits really hard. I think the other one has less HP, but since you had to fight it with full HP, it could be a little bit challenging. Oh yeah, the anchor one has 6,000 HP, where the one with just fists has half that. So yeah, where you fight that giant ass spider, that guy praying there gives you 6 of those shaman bone blades. Use them. You can only hold it 3 at a time, and those are the only ones in the game you could get for free. The rest you have to get in the chalice dungeons. I think you unlock it once you do one of the certain chalice dungeons. Let me look that up. Let me check that real quick. Okay, locations. You get 6 of them in the Nightmare Mantis on the praying corpse in the room with the giant spider, sold by merchants for 1 insight after defeating the Betharian descendant in the central Themaru Chalice dungeons. I'm not good with a lot of words, I'm sorry. And then a rare drop from Brain Suckers, but I am not dealing with those pieces of shit, so good riddance. So I never need a bone blade again. I never really used them either. Like, that's the first time I ever used one. And you can see a glimpse of a certain enemy we're going to be fighting later. Great. Alright, let's just wrap up this area. The courtyard area real quick. There's a few items I want to pick up, and then that will be the end of that. There's one more item around here, I think. Is that it? Maybe that was it. Alright, Rikuyo. That's a success. Sorry, I just saw the number I had for those things. Yeah, but now it's 68, so it's not funny anymore. Unless if you could somehow make that funny, but I doubt that. Really? Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. I just wanted to kill both of them, though. It makes it easier. I always thought you had to kill both. Well, guess the source I originally had was wrong, so thanks. Now I know. But Shaman Bone Blade still works great, so I'm not complaining. Plus, I killed my personal rival, but that anchor guy. I think he's the. No, there's one more of them later, a little bit later. There's 2 of them in the game. I have to say, of all the enemies in the game, I think he is. That and the Winter Lantern are the 2 hardest in the game for me. The Winter Lantern are always just is a pain in the butt. So, let me check how long the video's been going for. About 40 minutes. 42 minutes, actually. I'm not going to end off quite yet. I do want to check the stats for the Rikuyo, see if I could recommend it. Though I have used it, so yeah. And if you're curious, that is the weapon that Lady Maria, the boss, not the person in the chat, used. A scaling skill. That was weird saying. The one you get in the whale has 2 regular blood runes and then the triangle shape. For equipping. One of the comments for the Rikuyo on this Wikipedia, on the Extra Life Wikipedia page is, this weapon is a reference to the guy who spreads his fan fictions all over the wiki. Epic. That's pretty good. I'm gonna thumbs up that's... It disappeared. It just gave me a bunch of new ones. But yeah, the Rikuyo, let me equip it real quick. Should have enough stats for it because I'm... yeah, definitely. Pretty cool moveset. I kind of like that jab where you just use the short knife on the end. I like it, and it's... Transform is you hold the knife and the sword dual handle style. It's pretty quick. I actually really like using it. And it can be imbued. Nice. But I'm going to be sticking with the Rider Blush and then this guy right here. Since I already got this to +10, I don't really want to not use it. Fortify. Let's see if we can... No, we can't. I need 5 more chunks. Fantastic. Kind of weird this mirror is just covered in dust and doesn't reflect. Excuse me. With that, I think I'm going to end today's videos off. Since it's 45 minutes already, it's kind of long. Didn't really do a lot of progress in the new area because of that frickin' whale shark dumbass, but who's complaining? We'll do a majority of it next episode, or tomorrow, sorry. So just come back around 10:30 or 11 if you can, and hope I see you guys back here. Thanks for watching, guys. By the way, I'm talking to you in the chat, not just everyone. Great seeing you guys back in the chat after the last episode, too, which is pretty cool. I like that. But anyway, peace out, and see you Tuesday.